Hello, Virtuous Woman, and welcome to day 10 of the Virtuous Woman Challenge. I am so excited today about day 10. This is my favorite day. I could make a whole challenge about this topic alone. Today's meditation is homemaking. Homemaking is so close to my heart because home is where the heart is, Virtuous Woman. A woman's first place is in her home. Now, I know some of you might disagree with me because you're just Mr. Independent, all about the career. But first and foremost is your home. It is your domain. It is your kingdom. And you are queen of the castle. So that means that you, primarily alone, are responsible for how your house looks. And your house says a whole lot about you. It says a whole lot about who you are and how you keep house. So please make sure your house is the proper reflection of that. I know for me, and I am being very transparent in this challenge. Y'all don't judge me. I'm growing. I'm still growing and developing. In the beginning, before I got married, I kept a beautifully clean home. When you have kids, you come to find out they have little minds of their own. And their definition of clean is not your definition of clean. So now they have stuff all over the house, and you have to clean up for yourself, maybe clean up for your husband or your spouse or your significant other, and now you have to clean up for your kids. If you're not married and don't have kids, oh, is that thunder? Let me wrap this up. If you don't have significant other or kids, you might have a roommate. They might not have the same definition of clean as you do. If you're single, kudos to you. You got your own space. Keep it clean. You want your home to really say, wow, this woman is all about love and care and hospitality and nurturing, and I just want to come here all the time to feel good. It's a place where you know you can come and get something to drink. You can come and sit down, watch TV, laugh, fellowship, have fun, and leave feeling better. That's what everybody's home, I think, should reflect. My home didn't reflect that. I didn't like company. I didn't want people coming over because my house was never company ready. People just come over my house anyway without calling, which hurts me, but it's something that they do. And if they're here and I'm like, oh man, I gotta go get this and pick this up, you're looking scrambled and frazzled, and you're not really able to receive your guests with the love that they are probably looking for. So think about how you keep your household and what it says about you and what it says to the guests that are coming visiting you. You always want to make sure that you do a daily check every morning in your household. I call it a 15-minute sweep. I'm doing it now, just about every day, sometimes every other day. But my 15-minute sweep is I go through the entire house, picking up anything that's on the floor. I go through and vacuum. I wipe down everything. And I always keep my house 20 minutes company ready. That means if somebody calls me, I have 20 minutes to get everything in my house done. My household tasks never exceed 20 minutes. So I can quickly gather everything up, and I'm ready to open the door and say, hello, thank you for coming. I'm so glad to see you. Can I get you something to drink? Let me get your coat. Let's hang it up here. Come on in. Let's have a seat. Let's talk. I'm watching TV. You just welcome people in with a different spirit rather than, I'm trying to get this together and I got to pick up this, and oh my gosh, I left my papers. Oh my gosh, is that my towels and my washcloth still on the couch I didn't fold? You want to have peace, and you want to resonate the peace that is within yourself and within your household by keeping a clean home. I really can't go into this all day. I've been doing a lot of research on homemaking. Oh yeah, my grandmother. I like sharing this story. My grandmother is house crazy. She's a grandmother. I mean, she's supposed to be. But my grandmother is really, really house crazy. Like, she spent all of this time really putting together her savings to purchase her house. And her house is really not all that big. But over the years, she's renovated, added on extra rooms, added on an extra bedroom, extra bathroom. And when people come over her house, honey, it's like she live in a mansion. Let me show you my new bedspread, my new lamp, and I got this new scented oil. Doesn't my room smell good? She loves showing off her home. Everything new, and it might be something that she just rearranged or another room that she just painted, but she takes so much pride in her home. And probably because it's the one thing that she owns. And if your home is the only thing that you own, you really got to make it all that is, all that you got. You got to put everything you got into it. It's a place where she and her husband resided. It's a place where she and her 8 children resided. It's a place where you spend majority of the time, where you're preparing meals, where you are having family discussions, where you are nurturing your family. It is that hub. And it's where everybody still comes to this day. We know we're going to eat good at grandma's. We know we got a place to stay, a bed. We already going to have towels and washcloths ready if we need to shower. We know she got some clean sheets. The bed made up. Might have some little peppermints by your bed. She really makes it feel like this is better than a hotel. This is everything you can dream of wanting when you come into somebody's house. And I just stopped for a minute. I said, people definitely don't get that coming to my house. I'll be lucky if I have my guest room ready. I said I got to do better about receiving company by making sure that my home is ready to receive people and for them to receive the love that I'm ready to give them. It speaks to your hospitality. So if you haven't been really gifted in that area, because hospitality is actually a gift, some people are truly gifted in that area. I always make sure now that I have a wide range of drinks, coffees, teas, soda, ginger ale, so that I can offer all those different things when people come to my house. I make sure that my guest room is clean at all times. I mean, why are we in a guest room anyway? Be in your own other space. So your guest room could already stay clean and ready to receive people who might really be in need of help at that time. And then I also wanted to make sure that I never have any dishes in the sink. Laundry stays up to date. I had to make a schedule. I'm going to make a separate video for you because I don't want this to go over 10 minutes. I'm going to show you my homemaking binder, which really keeps me on task with all those household duties. Because aside from my business and being in graduate school and everything else that I have going on, it's really hard to keep up with those chores and who's coming here and what do I have going on this date. And it's really extensive. So I want to do a separate video. So please be on the lookout for that. I'm going to share that with you. But I do want to share with you before I continue to ramble that virtuous women have to bring in some kind of money into their household. Whether you are working full-time outside of the home or whether being a homemaker is your full-time position. If you stay at home and you homeschool your children, or perhaps you just work from home, or perhaps your husband says, you know what, I don't want my wife to work. I'm going to be the one to make the bread. You stay at home, take care of the household. Whatever your situation or scenario is, homemaking is still and always will be the woman's primary responsibility. When your house looks messed up, when you go to somebody's house and it's nasty, don't you look for the woman that's like, your house is nasty. Come on, what are you doing? You always look for the woman. Even if the man messed it up, you look to the woman and you say to yourself, what is this woman doing? So please don't have people say that about you. I'm pretty sure somebody said it about me one time, and it's not a good feeling to have. So you want to make sure that you are on it from here on out. You got it? Once this video goes up, I want you to go walk around your house, 15-minute sweep, see what you need to clean up. And in cleaning up, I guarantee you're going to find something in your house, because your house was a little bit junky or cluttered, that you could be using to make extra money in your household. Perhaps you had a storage room that's full of gardening supplies. Could you perhaps offer somebody lawn care or starting them off on the starter garden? If you like being outside and lawn care and gardening and flowers is your thing, that is something that people are willing to pay money for. Or if you love being at home, you have a big family, or you just like working with children, or want to get your foot in the door working with children, can you offer babysitting in your home? Please make sure your house is childproof, though, in the process of doing that. But think about some things that you can do. Blogging is a great way to make additional income. Everything on a computer, podcasts, seminars, webinars, all of that. Right now, we're living in the information day and age where there's got to be something that you have up here that people want to know and hear. And they're willing to pay you this for that amount of information. So think about something that you have a wealth of knowledge in, that you can offer as a side business, because every woman needs to bring in additional money into her household, because it's something that will, like I said, give you that peace of mind about your finances yesterday. We don't want you to cringe and making you think that, I don't have enough, or I'm not making enough money on this job, because you are intelligent and you are creative. You are created by the Creator, so that means you are automatically gifted with the gift of being creative. Get creative up here. Look around you and see what you can put together. It's people all day, every day, coming up with innovative ideas There's got to be something in you right now that the world needs, or somebody in your neighborhood needs, or somebody out in this web world needs to hear from you. And don't be ashamed. It took me a long time to get up here and do these YouTube videos because I was always concerned my hair is not done, my makeup is not done. Guess what? When the words that are coming out of here actually make sense and there's something of quality, all the rest is just external stuff. So you're really holding yourself back and the things that you have by looking at superficial things. Once you have a good idea, just jump into it and get started. Fear holds so many people back. And fear is a force. It can constantly pull you away from the things that matter most. So I'm telling you, a virtuous woman suffers nothing from laziness. She pays attention to what goes on in her household. Pay attention. And I guarantee you, when you start cleaning up your house, you are going to find something, or something is going to click. Just being in that mode of silence and cleaning out, new ideas will spark up for you. I can promise you that. That's always when I get most creative. It's when I'm not even thinking about something. When I sweep or I'm mopping or I'm washing dishes, it's just a quiet, reflective time. And that's when those ideas just come pouring in. So even in cleaning up, you're actually getting a lot of rewards out of it. You want to find an extra way to bring in income into your household today. So I want you to do that for me. I have actually gone over my 10-minute mark. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet, and I'm going to end right there. I'll see you tomorrow for day 11. We got 2 more days left, ladies. Good job for sticking with me this long. Many blessings from my house to yours. See you tomorrow.